What foods thin? Thick blood. Causes of blood thickening. If previously such a problem as the formation of blood clots could appear in middle-aged and elderly people, now the disease has become significantly younger. The problem of thick blood can even occur in the youngest, and the question arises, what can provoke such a disease? Often we may not notice some symptoms through which the body signals us about failures. Usually we attribute everything to fatigue and chronic lack of sleep, not realizing that at that very moment our red blood cells are clumping together, forming clots. Because of them, normal blood circulation is disrupted, and sometimes blood doesn't reach our organs at all, leading to more serious diseases. Causes of thick blood or blood thickening. Before we start talking about treatment methods, we need to understand the causes of the disease to know how to protect ourselves from it. If blood thickens, the liquid part goes somewhere and is not replenished for a long time. The causes of thick blood can be 1. Insufficient water intake, probably one of the most common reasons, especially during hot weather. Usually in summer, we drink a lot of water, but it doesn't stay in our bodies for long because it is used for the cooling system. Essentially, we sweat a lot, trying to normalize body temperature. Typically, it is recommended to drink about 2 liters of water, but in summer, this amount should be increased, but not to the point of causing swelling. Many dietitians advise against consuming salt, which is a big mistake because salt helps retain fluid in the body. 2. Excessive coffee consumption. This leads to excessive dehydration, putting coffee lovers at risk. 3. Vitamin deficiency. Usually a problem in winter. Vitamin C, E, and B6 can thin the blood, but their deficiency leads to excessive production of red blood cells, increasing blood density. 4. Irregular or poor diet. A lack of fruits and vegetables leads to vitamin deficiency. This results in consuming only sugar and fats, which not only increase blood density, but also cholesterol levels. 5. Intestinal diseases. Problems with the digestive system disrupt the body's water balance, thickening the blood. 6. Stress and fatigue. Constant problems keep us tense, preventing us from eating and drinking properly, leading to a lack of vitamins and microelements. As a result, blood vessels constrict and blood pressure rises. 7. Bad habits. Alcohol dehydrates the body, and smoking leads to a vitamin deficiency. 8. Chronic diseases. Any issues with blood components, such as exceeding normal substance levels, put a strain on the heart. Consequently, vessel walls can't contract fully, and red blood cells start sticking together due to lack of space. Understanding the causes allows you to reconsider your lifestyle and abandon bad habits while incorporating good ones. It's better to start changing before the disease appears than to treat it with medications that may disrupt your body's systems. The danger of thick blood and its consequences. The first sign of increased blood viscosity is drowsiness. However, with our modern lifestyle, this symptom can easily be overlooked. Lack of sleep causes constant drowsiness, and in winter we are generally in hibernation. Besides drowsiness, a person may feel constantly tired and depressed, and vision may deteriorate. Those with perfect vision will notice this sudden change. Learning to recognize these symptoms helps diagnose and start fighting the ailment early. Ignoring the problem can lead to serious consequences. Blood simply won't supply the organs, potentially causing oxygen starvation. If you neglect the state of your blood, knowing the problem and doing nothing, it can result in Stroke, with diverse outcomes from partial paralysis to complete lack of body sensitivity. Stroke affects brain functions, disrupting various bodily functions, often speech and motor systems. Heart attack. Certain heart muscles stop working, preventing the heart from pumping blood. Without timely surgery, the person dies. Thromboembolism, blockage of the pulmonary artery, cutting off blood supply to the respiratory organs. Methods to thin blood. The treatment method depends on the severity of the situation and individual response. There are 3 helpers in blood thinning: foods containing necessary elements, medicinal herbs, and medications. Treatment is chosen individually, as each type affects different bodies differently. Test your body's reaction to each remedy to determine the best method for you. 1. Medications. Blood-thinning medications contain acetylsalicylic acid, which effectively thins blood. Such drugs are taken in small doses for prevention and in higher doses for increased blood viscosity. Common medications include aspirin, commonly used by heart patients, especially elderly people, for stroke prevention. It is taken once a day in preventive doses or higher in severe cases. Cardiomagnal not only thins blood, but also strengthens vessel walls and restores lost elasticity. Taken in 75 milligrams for prevention and 150 milligrams for treatment. People with stomach diseases and high acidity should be cautious with medications containing acetylsalicylic acid. Medications are often used when blood problems arise. To avoid issues with red blood cell density, use beneficial and tasty remedies. Top 15. Blood-thinning foods. Instead of relying solely on medications, food can also effectively thin blood, enhancing immunity and providing vitamins. Here's a list of top foods that prevent blood clots. 1. Green tea, a popular health drink in Asia, promoting healthy vessels and blood flow. 2. Raspberries, high in vitamin C, preventing cholesterol buildup and atherosclerosis. 3. Blueberries contain vitamins A, C, and coumarins, which prevent clot formation. 4. Tomatoes reduce blood clotting, recommended to eat 4 fresh tomatoes daily. 5. Celery helps with weight loss and blood thinning. Celery juice is beneficial. 6. Pepper, any kind, including chili, helps dissolve clots and prevent cancer. 7. Onions, in raw form, it breaks red blood cell clumps. 8. Garlic prevents colds and thins blood clots. 9. Ginger treats colds, aids, weight loss, and thins blood, best with hot tea. 10. Cinnamon, used in baking, it also thins blood and acts as an antimicrobial. 11. Honey, effective with lemon for blood thinning in limited amounts. 12. Olive or flaxseed oil, asterisk, best added raw to salads, especially flaxseed oil. 13. Kefir, acidic and probiotic rich, it thins blood and boosts immunity. 14. Turmeric, a spicy antiseptic that thins blood. 15. Cocoa, loved by many, but in moderation, as dark chocolate can raise blood pressure. Combining these foods like lemon with honey and cinnamon enhances their effect. Try a tea made from green tea, ginger root, cinnamon, lemon, water, and a bit of honey for a winter blood-thinning drink. Medicinal plants for blood thinning. Certain herbs also thin blood, normalize pressure, and have calming effects. Here are some recipes. Dandelion root juice. Mix root and leaves in a meat grinder or juicer, dilute with equal parts water, and take with honey. Elderflower infusion. 3 tablespoons of flowers in a liter of boiling water, steep for an hour, strain, and drink before meals. Willow bark tea. 1 tablespoon of bark in a cup of boiling water, drink half a cup before meals. These simple home remedies help address blood clotting problems. While aspirin is effective, avoid frequent use, opting instead for preventive measures with healthy foods. The most effective foods, such as fruits, vegetables, spices, and dairy products, are part of our daily diet, but ensure your body is well nourished, even in cold seasons. Avoid harmful habits that exacerbate blood clotting issues. Consuming blood-thinning foods daily prevents these problems from arising. Maintaining healthy blood and its components by drinking more water, especially in summer, and eating fresh fruits and vegetables in season is key. That's the end of our video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Thank you, and see you next time.